what's up? Erik Garcia with Gardenomics 101. In this video, I want to talk about my 5 facts about monarch butterflies. Now, if you didn't catch my video on monarch caterpillars, make sure you go back and watch that. Obviously, the butterfly is the adult version of the caterpillar. So there's some cool facts about the caterpillar that have implications on the butterfly. But let's hop into 5 facts about the butterfly. Number 1, monarch butterflies are accidental pollinators. They help in pollinating flowers around the garden, but they don't do it intentionally. They just like bright colors and sweet nectar, and they'll just fly back and forth from flower to flower. Now, bees are very intentional pollinators, right? They want to go back and make honey, but butterflies are they're just looking for some sweet nectar to eat. So find some flowers in your area that attract butterflies. I know down in New Orleans, things like lantana, zinnia, salvia, pentas, verbena, all these are beautiful flowers that attract butterflies. And of course, milkweed, what I have behind me, this is, in fact, if you watch my caterpillar video, this is the only food that caterpillars will eat, monarch caterpillars will eat. So if you don't have milkweed planted, the butterflies have no place to lay their eggs. So this is a really important flower to plant in your yard. Second cool fact about these monarch butterflies is their migratory patterns. These butterflies will fly all the way as far north as Canada, all the way to Mexico. Now, what I just learned is that the largest population of monarch butterflies is located in Michoacan, Mexico. And there's this forest that all the monarchs, the ones that survive, will migrate down to this forest in Michoacan, Mexico, and they'll winter there. So typically by the end of October, they've kind of finished their migratory patterns. Can you imagine being a butterfly? And there's actual butterflies that will start in Canada and end all the way in Mexico. They're like this super generation of monarchs. Now, here's what's important. Along the migratory path, they need milkweed. There's hundreds of varieties of milkweed. So it's really important that you plant milkweed in your garden to give these butterflies a place to land, a place to lay eggs along the way. But some really cool myths about the monarch butterfly in Mexico, where they'll winter over the forest. Since they arrive in late October, right around the Day of the Dead, there's some myths or some folklore that the butterflies are the dead coming back to visit the living. So pretty cool stuff there. So that's the second one about their migratory patterns. Well, I kind of mixed number 2 and number 3 in there, right? Their migratory patterns, as well as the fact that they strictly eat milkweed. Fourth fact about these butterflies is their habitats are being lost for various reasons. 1 is climate change, 2, deforestation, 3, if there's not enough milkweed planted, that's a problem because that's the only thing that monarchs will eat. So again, find out what variety of milkweed is native to your area and plant some. It's typically really easy to plant. I've started some plants. I literally took one, I just cut the stem and stuck it in some dirt, and the plant took. So find a place in your garden where you can plant milkweed. And that's the 5th thing, is it really does take us as local gardeners to engage our community, to plant this stuff. Sometimes your neighbors will have this. I've shared this plant with multiple neighbors. But there's this really cool thing about butterflies, that they're beautiful, they're magical creatures. So get involved as a neighborhood, as a community of people. Find some milkweed, propagate it, plant it, attract the butterflies to you. They're so much fun to watch in the fall and in the spring. And this is for those of you down in Louisiana, you know what lagniappe is. Lagniappe is something a little extra, something a little free. So a lagniappe fact about butterflies that I love is they are great tools to teach kids. Right. In fact, as I was researching and reading about butterflies, my wife at one point said, "Didn't you learn this in 1st grade? I mean, this is the stuff we teach the kids really early on." Yeah, I forgot it all. I'm relearning it. But butterflies are a beautiful way to teach kids about science, to engage them in nature. It's such a beautiful creature that goes from caterpillar to the butterfly in a fairly short period of time, and you can actually watch it if you have milkweed in your yard. So, y'all, plant some milkweed in your yard. Watch the butterflies in the spring or fall. It is fascinating. They are magical creatures. Thanks for watching.